Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you live in an area that experiences cold winters, you've probably heard the term freeze warning more than a few times. But what does it actually mean, and how should you prepare for it? Well, in today's video, we're breaking it all down. From how freeze warnings are issued to tips on staying safe and protecting your home. Stick around to learn everything you need to know. All right, let's start with the basics. A freeze warning is an alert issued by the National Weather Service when temperatures are expected to drop below freezing, 32 degrees Fahrenheit or 0 degrees Celsius, for a prolonged period of time. This typically happens overnight or in the early morning hours, and it means that frost, ice, or freezing conditions are possible or likely. Frost advisory. This is issued when temperatures are expected to drop near freezing, and there's a risk of frost forming on surfaces like plants, cars, and even roads. Hard freeze warning. This one's more serious. It's issued when temperatures are expected to dip well below freezing for several hours. This can cause significant damage to plants, crops, and even pipes. When a freeze warning is in effect, it means that sensitive plants, pets, and even your water pipes could be at risk. It's time to take action. So, why should we care about a freeze warning? Well, freezing temperatures can have a big impact on our daily lives. For gardeners and farmers, a freeze warning could mean that crops might be lost, or that delicate plants will die if they aren't protected. For homeowners, freezing temps could mean the risk of burst pipes. When water freezes inside pipes, it expands, which could crack or rupture the pipes, leading to flooding or costly repairs. And let's not forget about the danger to pets. If it's cold enough to freeze the ground, it's probably cold enough to harm your furry friends if they're left outside for too long. And of course, there are the travel conditions. When the temperature drops, roads may become icy, and visibility may decrease due to frost or fog. So, a freeze warning is not something to ignore. It means that winter weather could cause disruptions in your day-to-day life. Okay, now that we know what a freeze warning is, let's talk about how to prepare. Here are some key tips you'll want to keep in mind. 1. Protect your plants. If you've got delicate plants in your garden, now's the time to cover them up. You can use old sheets, blankets, or even a plastic tarp. Just make sure whatever you use reaches the ground and doesn't just sit on top of the plants. That way, they'll stay warm during the night. 2. Insulate your pipes. Frozen pipes are a homeowner's nightmare. Make sure you cover your outdoor pipes and faucets with insulating foam. You can also let your indoor faucets drip slightly to keep the water moving and avoid freezing. 3. Bring pets inside. If you have outdoor pets, make sure they have a warm, dry shelter or bring them inside. Cats and dogs can get frostbite or hypothermia, just like humans. 4. Drive safely. If you're heading out during a freeze warning, drive carefully. Make sure your car's tires are in good condition and keep a winter emergency kit in your vehicle, just in case you get stuck in icy conditions. 5. Check your heating system. Before a freeze, test your heating system to make sure it's working properly. It's much easier to find out there's a problem before it gets freezing cold. You also might want to check that your chimney is clear if you're using a fireplace. Now, let's talk about how to stay informed during a freeze warning. While the National Weather Service typically issues these alerts, there are several ways to track the weather and get timely updates. Weather apps. Download a weather app that notifies you when conditions reach freezing temperatures. Apps like the Weather Channel or AccuWeather can help you stay ahead of the game. Local news. Your local news stations will also provide freeze warnings. Make sure you tune in, especially in the evening before heading to bed. NOAA Weather Radio. For those who want to stay even more informed, NOAA Weather Radio's broadcast live alerts about freeze warnings and other weather events. Remember, a freeze warning isn't something to panic about, but it's certainly an event to prepare for. Being aware of the forecast means you'll be able to protect your property, stay safe, and avoid damage. So there you have it! A freeze warning is an alert that temperatures will drop below freezing, and it's important to take some simple steps to protect yourself, your home, and your loved ones. Whether it's bringing pets inside, protecting your pipes, or covering your plants, a little preparation can save a lot of hassle. If you found this video helpful, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more tips on staying safe and prepared in all types of weather. Also,